Oh, God. Yo. Okay, I want to talk about, think back when you were young.
Okay.
Little. Okay, little us, and things that we thought when we were young to be true. But then as we became adults, we figured out were not true.
Okay.
So I've been thinking about this, and I have a few ones that I'm going to confess that are silly, but I thought they were true for years.
Yeah, kids say the darndest things. Darndest.
The damnedest.
Darndest? Isn't there an extra D in there? Like you think there's one D, but there's actually two Ds?
Like darned?
Darndest.
Like the root word is darned?
Yeah, you and your root words.
It's really the only vocabulary word that I know.
Yes.
Okay.
That's actually a great thing because I feel like there are quite a few things that I believed to be true when I was younger that are not true at all.
No, I was never young, so this was hard for me. I just was born, went to college.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So then what came to mind first when you were thinking about this?
Okay, immediately my first example here. I don't know how old I was, young me, but I thought driving in a car, you're in these lanes. And I thought that you can go however fast and however far you wanted to go within the one lane until you came up to another vehicle. And if that vehicle was going slow, you had to go slow. Or if that vehicle was going fast, you can go fast. How did you turn? I don't know.
Were you able to switch lanes?
No, you can't switch lanes. You pick a lane and that's the lane.
Stick with it?
Yep, that's the lane forever.
Wow.
But if that car was going fast, you can go just as fast.
Could you imagine if that was actually how the road worked?
And we went through long stretches of road, like between states or whatever, where there were no cars in front of us. And so I was thinking, wow, we can go whatever speed we want because there's no car in this lane. Some people still believe this to be true.
Yes.
Which is why we have awful drivers.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good one because I also, when I was a kid, did not understand driving fully. So I thought that you drove with both feet. So I thought your right foot is for go.
Okay.
Left foot is for stop. And you just have both of them ready no matter what you need to do. So I wasn't even thinking about left-handed people or people who favor the left side, anything like that. I was just thinking one foot for this, one foot for the other, and you just drive with both feet. And I'm sure there are people that drive with 2 feet, which I don't want to be anywhere near that vehicle. But I thought it was like a button type thing where it's like you press the go, and then you don't need to go anymore, you press the stop.
What if someone had one leg?
See, I didn't even think of that. I wasn't even inclusive enough to think about people that don't have two.
Okay, that's fair.
So I thought that you were driving with 2 feet.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
It was a rude awakening.
Another thing, okay, so it turns out that...
Actually,
what?
wait.
Okay,
Okay, so since we're talking about driving...
Okay. Oh, no.
This reminds me that one time we went up to Flagstaff for a little vacation. I think we visited the lava caves.
Yeah, lava tubes.
Yeah, lava tubes. And you drove.
Okay, but to give people the timeline,
Okay.
how long ago was this?
Oh, man.
I vaguely remember. Were we like drinking age?
No. I think we were maybe 19, 20. Wow. We definitely weren't drinking age.
Wow.
But we went up to Flagstaff, and you drove, and at the time we just had I just remember it being a little red car. And I don't remember why we stopped, but we stopped somewhere up north, not quite at our destination. Or maybe it was at our destination, and I realized that you didn't have a shoe on. And I was like, you drove with no shoes?
Just the one shoe was off.
Oh, yeah, just one shoe. And I was like, you drove with no shoes?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, yeah, what's the big deal? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, I drove with one toe. And I was like, you drove?
It's my big toe. It's like
just big toe on
driving.
the gas, just pumping it up as we're going.
That's all you need. You don't even need a whole foot. You just need one toe, gassing it, braking it.
With one toe?
One toe.
How can the toe do it?
It's just one of these.
It needs, you must have a strong toe.
Oh,
You must have a strong big toe with control and enough pressure. She drove us how many hours? Like what, 3 hours?
Yeah, it takes 2.5 hours to get up there.
With her big toe. I will never forget that.
I don't have a good memory.
Your toe took over.
The toe took control.
That was a toe takeover.
Yeah. Jesus take the wheel, toe take the pedal.
Oh, I like that. Jesus, you got the wheel because I got the pedal.
Oh my
Said the toe.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we've come a long way driving with a single toe.
Yeah.
I think that's against the law.
Well, sometimes if I'm just wearing like chanclas, then I just take the chancla off, and then boom, big toe out.
What about the other toes? Don't
They're just chilling. Nah, they're chilling.
Oh, they are just along for the ride?
Yeah. I even like to put the air to the main, like the main air vents, and then half of it down to the feet vents. So
Keep the toe cool.
There's
There's a lot of pressure as a toe.
Oh my God. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get over. I'll never forget that. I was shook.
I try to forget it until you bring it up.
Oh, I have one. So I used to think, or I believed, because when I was younger, I was pretty gullible. I believed.
You?
Oh yes, 100%.
Gullible?
Gullible and scared. Scared of everything
That's-
because I was gullible.
That's funny because now you don't do nothing without the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, why.
And sometimes how.
Yeah.
That's it. I need to know everything before I commit.
Before
to
we do anything. Even this video.
Yeah, I need to know the details so I can assess it, so
Wow.
I can worry about it.
That's
I need to know.
who hurt you? Who hurt you? What is something that you were gullible about?
So I actually thought that if you swallowed a seed of like an apple, watermelon, anything, it could grow in your belly.
That's not true.
I don't know.
But do you still believe that apples have cores? Because the cores don't exist.
An apple has a core. Yeah,
No.
it does.
Mm-mm.
If you choose to eat that core, that's on you, but it's got
No, it doesn't have it. You eat right through it. So, wow. Okay, people grow up, people don't grow up. You want to believe that there's a core. Apple seed, got it. Watermelon, got it. Apple seed, got it. Got it. Okay, so, okay, that's her. I think a lot of kids believe that.
Yeah, and I don't know who told me that because I didn't really grow up with family that's telling me all these things like, oh, there's Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and all that. No, they were real with us. That doesn't exist. So I don't know who told me this or how I caught wind of this thing, but I believed it.
It
So
was
I
out in the
very-
air and you caught it.
Yeah, so when I ate those things, I was very stressed in making sure I did not eat a seed.
That's probably the same people who were telling you that the core exists. It all makes sense now. Can't eat the seed. There's a core. Don't eat the entire part of an apple. that's a lot of apple that you're just throwing away. But
yeah, but I mean, this is America. We waste. That's what we do. There is a core. You just eat it. There, I said it, and I'm not taking it back.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Does a watermelon not have a rind?
That's on the outside.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
What's on the outside versus what's in the inside?
That's right, kids. It doesn't matter what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside.
This is a great segue into accepting fruits of all kinds, people of all kinds. Doesn't matter what's on the inside, what's on the outside. If you believe you have a core, you have a core. If you're coreless, you're coreless.
I know for a fact I have no core strength. Okay, so when I was younger, I thought, very scientific, I thought that because of Mary Poppins, you got an umbrella, opened it, caught air in it, you would float down. So I did a little experimenting when I was younger. Got an umbrella.
Put this to the test?
Yes, I put it to the test. Got my umbrella, stood on a coffee table, just a few feet off the ground, jumped off.
Where were your parents? Let's start there.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. At work? I don't know.
Okay.
Where would parents go? I don't know.
Okay.
Got on the coffee table, jumped. Umbrella didn't catch me. So I thought, you know what?
But you didn't hurt yourself.
Didn't hurt myself.
Okay.
Nah, jumping around, got it. So I thought, okay, let's go higher. So I went to the back of the couch, jumped off with the umbrella. Umbrella didn't catch. So I was like, ooh, okay, I'm going to take it to the next level. Went outside, climbed the back fence, got on the fence, opened up the umbrella, counted down, thought to myself, this isn't going to work, climbed down, and that's it.
That was Jesus. That was not you thinking to yourself. That was Jesus saving your life.
That was the
your
toe.
Savior.
That was the toe saying, I need to get down.
This isn't safe.
So I got down, and I thought, that's stupid. I'm not doing this again.
How high would you say that this wall was that you climbed up?
Maybe
and how
8.
old were you when this happened?
Maybe 8 foot or 9 feet.
Okay.
And big cinder block wall. How'd I get that up there? I don't know. Again, where were my parents? I don't know. But I have no idea. Maybe 7.
Wow. And it was all because of the movie.
Yeah, but I also knew, because when you're younger, if you take a strip of paper and you cut the end of the paper and you fold it over, kind of so it looks like a T, if you drop it from a height, then it'll spin down like a little helicopter.
Right.
So I knew that I needed to probably get as high as I could to catch enough air to slow me down before I hit the ground. But scientific, I'm ready to go to college, me, was like, I'm going to hurt myself.
That's dangerous.
So I didn't do it.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you survived to tell the story. That's great.
Yeah. Science.
I don't think I've either ever what?
So what? Okay, rewind it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm glitching. I don't think I've ever seen Mary Poppins. So there's that.
Never?
Never.
What the heck?
I know.
Why?
I don't know.
We should watch it right now.
No.
Oh, maybe later.
No. One other one that comes to mind is that when I was younger, I knew that you weren't supposed to look at the sun. Stare at the sun, rather. But I literally thought if I even glance in the direction of the sun, I could go blind. So I think... Blind. Like immediate blindness. And so I always thought, who was the person that did that and was like warning everybody not to do it?
Don't look! Don't look!
Because I was like, how can it be that powerful that just glancing
to
at it,
warn
even
the
a side eye, and you're blind.
It's warming the entire earth.
I know. It's wild. It's wild to think about. But when I was little, I thought, you can't even look at it. Don't even look at it.
Wow.
Or else you're going to go blind.
At least you didn't think, oh, I'll put on sunglasses and then look directly at it and have your retinas.
Oh, no. Even with sunglasses, I thought it wasn't safe. So I didn't do it. Still needed glasses.
Yeah.
Still had trouble with my eyes.
I mean, these are still facts. So, yeah, don't look at the sun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go staring at it, but occasionally it might be like, oh. Sometimes you forget or you just test it. Like, maybe there's just some conspiracy. Like, the government doesn't want you to look at the sun because the sun has the answers.
Has the answers.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. Wow, we're on the same page. That's got to be it. The government knows.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you believe that as an adult, needing to drive down, like, the road as the sun is setting, and you have to put your visor, and you're just like, oh, God, I can't look.
Yeah.
I can't even glance.
Instead of people that can't drive at night because they can't see, it's like, I can't drive during the day because the sun. It's like, okay, so you can't really drive anywhere then. Yeah, the sun.
That's funny. That's a good one.
Yeah. Actually, I think we're onto something with this government and the sun thing.
Yeah. We should go look right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's going down, but we can still catch it.
Yeah.
Because people listen to anything that they tell, especially if there's negative consequences.
Yeah, like about the apple core. They're only telling you to not eat half of the apple to continue to buy more apples. Apples or bananas. Apples to buy more apples, so then apple companies get more money. I've been saying this for years.
But don't they say that the apple seeds are poison?
Like they have arsenic in it? Cyanide?
Yeah, poison. Just
blanket term.
Poison, yeah, poison.
What is poison? Something that harms humans and
Toxic chemicals, death, pain.
Could be a substance or a gas or a liquid.
I'm curious what the people thought when they were younger that has been disproven.
The collective people or you? Yeah, you.
You.
Yeah.
I want to know what you thought as a kid that you know is no longer the truth. Or what you thought as a kid that you still believe and nobody can make you think differently.
Oh.
Like you, no matter what.
What would be an example of that? You tell us.
Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks. We gotta do our thing.
What thing?
Like, comment.
Oh, right. Okay, so next steps: like, comment, subscribe,
Click that notification bell down below.
There's no links or anything in the description, but we want to hear from you guys about things that you thought as a kid that you no longer believe, or maybe you still believe it, or maybe you have some new stuff now as an adult that you're trying to work through to see if it actually is the truth. Also, government, if you're watching this, we're on to you.
And the sun.
And the sun. I like the sun. Man,
I love the sun.
why's the sun gotta be involved? Why gotta be the moon?
No, you leave the moon out of this.
Wait, how do we turn this on?
There's pieces of loose tea that I've been eating.